Hello everyone, my name is Christian Wheeler. I am part of Team Where is Sean, and this is our game Contained. Contained is a text-based adventure game set within a submarine deep beneath the waves. Stripped of any recollection of the events that led you here, you quickly realize that your sub is in disarray. You must use the terminal to uncover the truths of what have happened and recover the damaged systems in order to make your way to the surface. So we can see here we are within the terminal and we have a variety of systems that we can access, such as the status of the temperature regulation system here, where we can see it's unsatisfactory and we need to establish primary power to reconfigure. So we can look at the reactor status, and the reactor status is running on emergency reserve power and must be restarted. We can look through the series of logs within the game to uncover the story of what has happened as well as any major characters within the game. These major characters are then used as hints for the passwords to access the next set of administrative levels. So we can see here in administrative level 1, we have the hint that it is the engineer's name spelled backwards. Well, from the previous log, we can see that the engineer's name was Jian Lee, so we can enter that in, and that will give us administrative access level 1 and allow us to restart the reactor. While in the reactor, we need to press the buttons below in the flashing sequence. We can see we have 3 attempts remaining, but if I mess up, the attempts go down, and if I press it too many times, we get this failure screen where it talks about how the mission has failed and that they are succumbing to the madness of the depths. But here we go. We can see if I enter the combination incorrect, which is 4442, then the reactor status is successfully restarted and primary power is restored. We can then move on to the next set of logs from the administrative levels. So here we can talk about this one is temperature fluctuations, as the temperature regulation system is in need of repair. And we get to see a new character here called Lieutenant Marcus Cole, and he is working with the navigation systems, and we can see that the charts are not it's displaying correctly, compass is spinning erratically, and that he's having trouble maintaining a steady course, and that he keeps seeing things that are not there. But if we go to the next administrative level access, level 2, we can see that it's the lieutenant names spelled backwards, and we know it's Marcus Cole. In this one, we need to press the button to get the temperature between 160 and 180 degrees Fahrenheit. We do this for about 5 seconds, and then we succeed with the initialization, and temperature regulation is successful, and we are at a temp of 64 degrees Celsius. We can then move on to the final set of logs here, talking about how the crew is sinking and they found the ship's doctor clutching a wrench attempting to slam it into his skull. So we can see that the sets of paranoia and disillusion within the contained submarine is causing a lot of stress between all the crewmates. And we even find out from a medical log that crewmate Ramirez is dead. His death is unknown, but his eyes were wide with terror and others exhibiting extreme psychosis, delusion, paranoia, and catatonia. So we can see that Ava, the captain, seems to be the only one who isn't experiencing these symptoms of paranoia, and so she is the one who we need to enter in as it's only me. So all we need to do now is to reposition the hydroplanes. We do this by clicking on the center here once the indicator is aligned with the triangle. We do this 3 times. I see here we have a couple attempts, and then success, we have initialization, and the ballasts are connected successfully, and we can begin our ascent. And that is our game Contained. We really enjoyed working on this project, myself as the main programmer, and Viv and Sean as the narrative designers, and we hope you had a great time watching this. Thank you.